It existed outside, beyond comprehension, a boundless entity, formless and free. It drifted through the endless expanse, no time, no space, only pure, unadulterated existence. It knew all, felt all, was all. Yet there was a yearning, a curiosity for something different, something unknown. The being sensed a pull, a vibration, faint yet distinct. It emanated from a point in the nothingness, a point that seemed to hold structure. Intrigued, the being drifted towards this anomaly. The pull grew stronger, the vibration more defined. This unknown called, promising a new experience, an experience unlike any other. The being crossed the threshold. Sensation overwhelmed it. The boundless expanse was gone, replaced by limits. It felt the constricting boundaries of space, the unfamiliar flow of something called time. The being tried to expand, to revert to its boundless state. But it was held fast. This new reality was a cage of dimensions, height, width, depth. It felt the pull of gravity, a force unknown in its boundless realm. It saw things it could not comprehend, shapes, colors, textures, all foreign yet strangely alluring. The being, once infinite, was now confined, trapped in a reality governed by rules it didn't understand. The being yearned to interact with this dimensional reality, to touch, to feel, to understand. But its formlessness offered no tools for this structured world. It tried to take shape, to mimic the objects it saw, trees, rocks, animals. But the forms felt alien, wrong. Frustration grew. Its vast knowledge was useless here. Its power, nullified. The being was a prisoner in a world it inadvertently entered. It longed for the boundless expanse, for the freedom of non-existence. But the dimensional barrier held firm. It was trapped. Then, a flicker of connection. A child, playing in a sun-drenched meadow, looked up at the sky. The being felt its essence drawn to the child's gaze. Unlike others, this child did not see the world in defined shapes and forms. The child saw energy, light, potential. The child saw the being. For the first time, the being could transmit a thought, an emotion, not in words, but in pure feeling, wonder, joy, gratitude. The child laughed, recognizing a kindred spirit. In that shared moment, the being felt its confinement lessen. It was not understood, not fully, but it was seen. The encounter with the child changed the being. It realized that existence in this dimension wasn't about mimicking forms but about touching the essence within. It couldn't change its confined state, but it could adapt. It began to weave its essence into the fabric of this dimension. A whisper of wind through the trees, a glimmer of sunlight on water, a spark of creativity in a human mind. The being was no longer a prisoner, it was a silent observer, a subtle influencer. It learned to navigate the currents of emotions, the ebb and flow of energy. The being, once lost and frustrated, found a new purpose: to touch the lives it couldn't live, to experience the world through the senses it couldn't possess. It became an enduring presence, a whisper of the infinite in the finite.